Our last play this evening is Three Visits by Lisa DeAngelis. The play takes place in a marriage counselor's office. Susan Mitchell is the counselor. Her clients are an older married couple, Laura and Jim. Both are in their 60s and have been married for many years.
I don't really know where to start, Dr. Mitchell.
Oh, I don't have my doctoral degree. I have my LMFT.
Well, I've never really understood acronyms.
Why don't you just call me Susan?
Okay. Susan, I'm 65 years old.
Okay.
I've always believed in therapy, but I never felt I could afford it until now. You see, I'm on Medicare, and as fate would have it, you accept Medicare, which is ironic.
How is it ironic?
That I should get myself together mentally now when I only have a little time left.
Are you ill?
Not that I know of.
Oh, then what do you mean you only have a little time left?
I could die tomorrow. And this whole afternoon will be a waste of your counseling and my copay.
Or you could live another 30 years.
Oh, I certainly hope not. My motto has always been 80 and outie.
That's catchy.
Well, thank you.
But that would still give you 15 more years.
Therein lies the rub. I've begun to feel time so pointedly and poignantly lately. Everything has an intensity, an immediacy about it. How do I make the most of my time left? Post more pictures of the grandchildren? Join the Peace Corps? Or just do my roots?
You're speaking of your hair? You dye it?
I color it. Do you have a problem with that?
No. It just seems a lot of time invested for little return.
Well, are you being judgmental?
A little.
Nora Ephron said, the reason 60 doesn't look the way it used to is not because of feminism or better living through exercise. It's because of hair dye.
I did not know that.
I look at photos of my grandmother at 50. She looks like she's 80. And it's her hair's fault. Gray with one of those awful spit curl perms they used to inflict on women of a certain age. Thank God for Eugene Troller.
Who's that?
He invented hair color. I Googled it. I love Google. It's better than penicillin or sliced bread. How much time is left?
Are you speaking literally or figuratively?
You're kind of a smartass, Susan. I like that. But aren't you therapists supposed to say something to help the client get started?
All right. What brings you here today?
Okay. I guess it's, well, ever since he retired, it just basically, what I want to know is, what I want you to teach me is how to stand my husband. Stand. Endure. Forbear. Tolerate.
I can't do that.
Then what can you do?
Well, support you in whatever decision you make.
Well, that's not helpful.
Granted, sometimes my work doesn't feel particularly helpful. Makes me think about going back to making hoagies at Wawa like I did when I was in college. That was a real benefit to humanity.
True. Everyone likes a good hoagie. I guess I'm asking too much. I don't even know myself what I want. I just know what I don't want. I don't want to leave him. I don't want to recite a litany of complaints. I don't want to be miserable in the short time I have left.
Are you sure you're not dying?
As sure as anyone can be. It's just that at 65, the die is cast. The ship has sailed. There's no use even pretending you could start over with someone else. He might be even worse.
Well, is that what you want? To start over with someone else?
Oh, God, no. I wouldn't have the energy, not even with vitamins.
So?
So I'm constantly running these equations in my head.
You've lost me.
Yeah, well, it's a numbers game. My granddaughter will graduate from college in 10 years. 10 plus 65 is 75. Will I be alive to see her graduate? And what if she doesn't have children for another 20 years? That would make me 85, and I'll probably be dead. And that's just the easy numbers divisible by 5. How old will I be in 27 years? I don't know. The math gets harder, and the likelihood of being alive increasingly diminishes. Only 4.7% of the people survive to be 90.
I Googled it. How is that personally relevant to you?
Because I'm rapidly running out of comforting thoughts. One day, something, or then something. That used to do the trick, but now...
If you're searching for a cure for existential angst, there is one.
Oh, yes, there is. I Googled it. Google says there are 7 steps. The 7th being try therapy. And here I am.
I wonder what Alexa would say.
Well, I've asked her. She says verbatim, I don't know that one. If you ask what the meaning of life is, if you ask her that, she'll quote Eleanor Roosevelt.
Well, that's interesting. Back to your husband.
Oh, Susan. How can he be so wonderful and so horrible? How can I love him and hate him with equal ardor?
It's because marriage is more like Maine than California. The 2 weeks of summer you get in Maine are great, but the blizzards are hell. You're snowed in for weeks, hoping for spring, and spring never comes before July, which is hard to enjoy because if spring is here, can winter be far behind? And on it goes until death, which makes some people want to die and get it over with, while others feel oddly comforted.
Are you from Maine or California?
Neither. What feeling does my explanation inspire in you? Desire for death or comfort?
I'm suddenly craving a Wawa hoagie.
Me too. Do you think they deliver?
So, what did my wife say about me?
Oh, right now, Jim, I'm more interested in what you have to say about her and yourself and your marriage. Yes, I get that.
Well, it's a waste of time.
Well, that's entirely up to you.
But I promised Laura I'd come. I'm a man of my word.
Why do you think Laura wanted you both to start therapy?
She's been unhappy.
Oh, for how long would you say?
Oh, I don't know. From the womb. She's never been a happy person.
What about you? Are you happy?
Of course not. Who's happy nowadays? But it's never been a problem for me. I never expected to be happy. Laura did, and now that she's not, she blames me. She says she can't be happy when I'm angry all the time.
Are you angry all the time?
Of course I am. But it's not directed at Laura. She's been a decent wife and a great mother.
Then what are you angry at?
I don't know. Life hasn't turned out the way I thought it would.
How so?
Oh, I thought it'd be more successful at this point. I thought I'd retire with more money. But I have 4 daughters. We have 4 daughters. 4 married daughters. And if you think paying for 4 weddings won't bankrupt a man, then you don't know squat. And we'd both rather be dead than ever ask our kids for money.
Oh, so you're both unhappy?
Yes. But for different reasons. I feel like Laura blames me for everything. I think she resents that we don't have enough money to be going on cruises all the time like her friends. Sometimes I think she just doesn't like being 65. Laura was quite a dish back in the day. Now she says she doesn't like looking in the mirror. I tell her she'll always be beautiful to me, but she doesn't give a rat's ass what I think. She wants to be beautiful in her own eyes, and she's not. But how is that my fault? I don't blame losing my hair and have prostate trouble.
You're right. That isn't fair.
Don't get me wrong. I love my wife. She just says she never feels that. And I wish I could be the kind of guy who read poetry to her or brought home roses, but I'm not. Even like saying, I love you. Laura says it sounds begrudging when I say it. But I don't think you should have to say it. It should be understood. I mean, does she think I stayed with her for 45 years because I didn't love her?
I think that can happen sometimes. People just decide to stay together because it seems like too much trouble to separate.
Part of the reason Laura insisted we come here is that her lady friend, who's been married as long as we have, just divorced her husband and moved into a little government-subsidized apartment. And she's got cancer. But she told Laura that even if she only had 6 months to live, she wanted to live it in peace and not with her god-awful husband. God-awful? Did Laura say I was?
How would you like Laura to think of you?
As a good husband, as a hard worker, even if I didn't wind up as successful as I always thought I'd be. As a faithful husband, whatever my sins, I never chased women or drank or gambled. I never raised my hand to her or the kids. Even when getting the strap out was considered part of being a father. I just never did it. It just never seemed right to me to hit somebody littler than you who couldn't get away.
Those sound like all good qualities in a husband and father.
Yeah, right? Only those things don't count anymore. It's got to be something really dramatic. Like the Hallmark Channel. I just don't know how to be like that. I'm too old to change now.
Change is hard.
My mother and father were married at 17, and they died within days of each other at 94, and I doubt they ever said they loved each other. I bet the ranch just never came up. There are 7 of us kids. Did they love us? Well, they fed us, so they must have. Sure, my old man gave us a beating every so often. Didn't do us any harm, though. And it was only when we forgot to do some chore. We had a farm. Failing to do your part could be the difference between eating and starving. The old man came from a long line of farmers. He wanted to be an engineer. He was the smartest one in his family. But my grandfather would have none of it. He said, "Get off your high horse and go slop the hogs." That's the real reason he beat us. Not for any philosophy of parenting, just frustration. Because he was still slopping hogs when he really wanted to be building bridges. Anyway, I guess we all do the best we can with what we've got to work with.
Okay, well, time's up. I think I understand the relationship and how I can help you. I'll see you next week. I've reached a conclusion about the state of your marriage.
You have?
Yeah. If they called me into court right now, I would tell the judge unequivocally that Laura has borderline personality disorder and Jim is a malignant narcissist.
I don't even know what that means. But I know it's bad, and if it's bad, that is not Laura. Why, this woman once turned down a chance her cousin got her to be an extra in the movie Rocky because she wouldn't be home in time to meet the girls when they got off the school bus.
Well, I know what malignant narcissist means, and Jim's most definitely not one. I'll have you know this man drove a beer truck every Christmas season so the girls could get 10 presents each. That's 40 presents. He used to get an orange in his sock when he was a boy if he was lucky. And for years he got up at 5 a.m. to deliver newspapers.
responsive to your feelings and consistently fails to demonstrate his own. And let's face it, Laura, you're no prize bag either. You have the delusion about the perfect man who can and must prove himself worthy of you, as well as proving your own worth to yourself. I'm afraid my best advice is that you file for divorce immediately. In all my years of practice, I have never seen a couple less compatible than the two of you.
That is nonsense. We both like dogs, right? And we like and
Potato chips!
yeah.
Well, that's my final word. You'll get my bill in the mail.
Oh, the nerve.
See? I knew it. This therapy thing is claptrap. Just a way to rip off Medicare.
Said it, Jim.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts down the block. Let's go get coffee and crawlers so this wasn't a total waste of time. And gas.
Yeah.